This is Auli, a train station about 40 minutes away by train from Oslo, from Oslo Central Station. It might seem as though trains here go in only one direction, but in reality they go in both directions. It's just beyond the segment of the railroad in either direction there are more tracks, and somehow the trains make way there. They diverge. And then here the railroad dispatchers make sure that the trains don't meet at one-way segments. I think this is the longest river in Norway. It's called Glomma. It stretches several hundred kilometers. It goes approximately from south to north. It's a nice weather today. Today is the 26th of April. No, it's actually 25th of April today. No, 26th. Yeah, that's right. It's quite sunny, but it's a bit chilly also.
Et tog vil passere på spor 1. Hold avstand til plattformkanten.
A train
is due to pass through on track 1. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Oh, let's see what the train looks like. Probably an SJ train directed for Sweden. No, apparently it's a cargo train. Okay, well, I guess the next train in this direction is mine. I've been living at this particular location for almost a year, and I'm moving from here soon. And I'm living approximately midway.
Linje R14 til Kongsvinger klokka 16:42, forventes klokka 16:51. Toget har passert svingen.
Oh my, it's been delayed by 9 minutes.
The R14 service to Kongsvinger due at 16:42 is now expected at 16:51. The train has passed Svingen.
Okay, well, that's not nice, because I left for the train station at 16:25, and I was afraid that I wouldn't make it on time for the train, but then I saw that I left too early, even if the train were on schedule. I left too early because I thought that 16:32 was the time the train would leave the train station here, but it turns out I wasn't careful enough. It was the time I was supposed to leave home. So, yeah, but I'm going to Kongsvinger That's a city, that's a town. It's not a small town by Norwegian standards. It's about 17,000 people, big. But it's nice, it's beautiful. I've seen some pictures. Hopefully I'm going to visit a fortress, actually the fortress that's in Kongsvinger. It looks like the Halifax Citadel, you know, in Halifax, Canada. Very interesting architecturally. And also I plan on walking along the shore of Glomma, but not here in Kongsvinger. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes from here. So I live midway between Oslo and Kongsvinger. 40 minutes approximately to Oslo by train and 40 minutes to Kongsvinger. Kongsvinger is located in Innlandet fylke. Innlandet is it's like a region of Norway. There are 15 regions altogether in Norway. And in London, I think it's the biggest one, or at least one of the biggest ones in Norway. But so this train where I am now, this region is called Akershus. It borders the region of Oslo. And from here I'm going to Innlandet, because Kongsvinger is in Innlandet, and Kongsvinger lies quite close to the Swedish border. So people in Norway who live close to the Swedish border, many people like to go shopping to Sweden, grocery shopping among other things, and of course alcohol shopping, because of course everything is cheaper in Sweden. Salaries tend to be higher in nominal terms in Norway, higher than in Sweden. But, you know, the cost of living is pretty high also. I don't know if the cost of living, if the salaries in Norway compensate overall for the cost of living as compared to Sweden. Yeah. Yeah, so over this year that I've been living here, yes, I haven't seen many neighboring towns. Yes, of course, I've been to several ones, the closest ones, such as Sørumsand. That's a relatively big town here as well, but it's in the other direction. And here in Ornes, that's in the direction where I'm walking right now, and that's in the same direction as Kongsvinger. Actually, Kongsvinger, you know what that means? That means Kong is Kong means king, Vinger means wings, so that Kongsvinger probably means king's wings, you know. I think that's, at least that what literal translation would be. And I'm moving to a town which is also relatively close to the border with Sweden. It's relatively close. I think it's about 35 minutes away by car. Yeah, I think Kongsvinger is still closer, but I'm moving south. So right now I live approximately 40 minutes to the north from Oslo, and where I'm moving it will be approximately 50 minutes south. So almost exactly the opposite direction relative to Oslo. But hey, 50 minutes is not really far. The trains, well, given how comfortable the trains are in Norway, I mean, these are just regional trains, but they are quite comfortable. And those trains between the town I'll be living in and Oslo, those trains are mostly, they're half empty most of the time. Well, I mean, during rush hours, maybe not half empty, but from what I know, there are definitely more seats available, usually more seats available, even during rush hour than the trains between Auli and Oslo. Yeah, I don't know why, because the town I'm moving to is about twice as big as the town where I live right now. Well, but I mean, of course, my town, this town where I live, Auli, well, I don't even know if it's a town, actually. It's only about 3,500 people living here. But anyway, this direction is much busier. This direction is, I mean, not the entire segment of this direction, but a good part of it, at least up to Sørumsand. That's where a lot of people disembark. And so at Sørumsand, from Sørumsand and until Kongsvinger, it's much better in terms of how the train is crowded. But the direction that I'm going to be using from May onwards, it's the direction between Oslo and Rakkestad. Yeah, Rakkestad, I think it's probably more, even closer to the Swedish border than Mysen. Mysen is the town I'm moving to. It's a town of approximately 7,500 people, but everything is available in Mysen. I mean, everything that I need for life is there. I mean, it's got several grocery stores. It's got a nice train station. It's got a gym just across the road from my dwelling building, residential building. What else? I don't know, it's got a bar. Well, I'm not a bar person really. It's too noisy in bars, but yeah, it's got a bar anyway. I don't think there is a bar in Auli. I haven't seen one for sure. No, there is not one here. What else? Yes, well, Mysen has pizza delivery. I think it has sushi delivery as well. There is no sushi restaurant here. Oops, seems like...
Linje R14 til Kongsvinger klokka 16:42 kommer nå på spor 1.
Okay, well,
The R14 service to Kongsvinger due at 1642 is now arriving on track 1.
Well, I didn't waste my time. There is my train, and I shot this video. It's very nice. I think I'll continue shooting videos in Kongsvinger. Okay.